but it didn't work. That's called being truthful. Like Granddaddy said, it's being truthful. You come back and apologize. Say, I thought it was just the right way to go, but we got to do it this way. Women do have good, some women do, have good decisions that they can make, but if the husband agree and he checks it out and see that it's going to work all right to the benefit of the family, that's the main thing. It's got to protect your family. And whatever he say or do, it's got to be to the benefit, for protection. I met a man a couple of weeks ago. Him and his wife, I had an opportunity to drive them up to Washington, D.C. Now, this man and his wife had just recently been married 1 year and a half. Now, they were both over their 70s, close to 70, 75. And this was their second marriage. Now, this man and his wife were very, very casual with one another. They were very accommodating to one another. And this was they come find out they were childhood sweethearts. And her mother ran him off because he was getting ready to go into service and he wanted to get married. She said, oh no, you're not marrying him. You ain't gonna marry and leave you here and then be crying and going all that. But he went into the service and they were gone. They didn't see each other all these years. She said she was married, had a couple other children. He was married, had a couple other children within then. But at the family reunion, now her husband had passed and he'd been dead over 30 years. She said she was never interested in no man. And said they started to have these family reunions a little closer together because people were falling off the scene. And it says that when they got to the family reunion, she said she was never interested in no man. For 30 years, she never was interested in a man. Her first husband died. And said when she saw him, she said electricity went through her body. She said, there he is. And they started talking and they got married because his wife had passed too. But this, like I say, it's a great mystery. For what God has in store for people. And they're not the only one I have met that has happened to. I didn't mean to say all that, but whatever I say, I hope it helps someone else in the long run. We in for this for the long haul. And you ain't no just jump in, jump out. No. There ain't gonna be no jumping jacks. You gotta learn to put up a little bit. Gotta suffer a little bit. But as long as you got the Holy Ghost, as the elder said, no matter what she does, no matter what he does, if you got the Holy Ghost, you will get along.
True.
And I'm going to tell you, it is better to get along than to have all the other problems that go with it without getting along. It's easy to get along. You find something that, when you first saw her or when he first saw you, it was something that they saw that they liked. If other things don't go wrong, pick the thing that you like. Stick with that. And just keep working on that. The other thing they don't like, you keep working on the one that you like. Could be the way she walked. Could be the way she dressed. You take hold of that and work on that. And give her a little flowers while she lives. Because, that's how you win them over. Like I said, it's a mystery.
Yeah.
You can't put two people in the same pot and expect them to get along. It's like a deer and a dog. They do not get along. They're going to chase each other. I don't care. And the deer's always going to be running. But we did see it happen one time. My brother Marnie found a deer. And he had a dog. And they kind of like hung out and played together. People come up in the yard and see a dog and a deer playing together. No. That ain't, something wrong with this. It's the same way with a man and a woman. You can't put them in the same pot and expect them to get along unless they got the Holy Ghost. Now, some people say they don't have it, but, I believe They have some kind of sense of direction. Good common sense, maybe, can help you to get along. But I'm gonna stick with the Holy Ghost.
All right.
Because I know that's gonna help. Thank you.
Sister Mika. Question.
My question is for Deacon Paul. He made a comment in reference to his wife. She needs to leave her family. Me and my mom, we are very close, as well as my